Well, hello students, welcome to this class with me, Mr. Alfie. And this is mathematics class. What is universal set? When considering sets in a particular scenario, the overall set containing all the possible elements is called the universal set of the scenario. Note that in different scenarios, there might be different universal set. We usually use the letter epsilon to denote a universal set. For example, suggest a universal set for each of the following set. Let set A, the elements are carrot, cabbages, celery, and lettuce. So, the universal set of A might be universal set of vegetable because all the elements of A are vegetable. So the possible universal set of A is a set of vegetable. Another example. Let set B, the elements are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. If B is considered as a set of even numbers, the universal set is X, where X is an even number because all the elements of B, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 are actually even number. Another way, if B is considered as a set of integers, the universal set is X, where X is an integer. Because as you can see, even number also an integer. So all the elements of B are integer. So this is another possible universal set of set B. Next, empty set. When a set has no elements, it is called an empty set. An empty set is denoted like this one. This is read as pi or empty bracket. We can represent two sets as a Venn diagram. There are three possibilities if we represent two sets in Venn diagram. The first possibility is no common elements between A and B, between these two sets. As you can see here, this is set A and this is set B. They are separated. There is no common element between them. Another possibility, they have some common elements between A and B. So this is set A, as you can see, and then this is set B. And this region, this area, where they have the common elements. And another possibilities, this is set A and this is set B. As you can see here, set A inside set B. That means A is a proper subset of B, because every element in A is also element in B. The first type is Venn diagram for no common element. Let's universal set which x greater than 0 but less than 10. A and B, the elements are listed. The first thing that we need to do is to list the elements of universal set which 1 till 9. And then the diagram, we put A and B separated because there's no common element, and we put elements of A and B in there inside each of them. And then the rest element like 4, 5, and 6, not element in A and also not element in B, we put it there. The next type is Venn diagram for common elements. The same universal set, and A and B are listed there. The first thing, still list the element of universal set. The next thing that we need to do to identify which elements are common. As you can see, 5 and 7 are common element between A and B because there's 5 and 7 in A, also there's 5 and 7 in B. So the diagram should be like this one. You put 5 and 7 in between A and B, which means 5 and 7 element A and also element B. And then the rest element of A there, and the rest element of B there, and then the other elements in there. The third type is Venn diagram for subset. Let the universal set still the same, and then element A and B are listed there. Next, Since element in A also element in B, all elements in A, which mean A subset B. So this is the Venn diagram for A subset B. A inside B. So we put element in A inside A and the rest of elements B in there. And then the other elements, we put it there. Complement of set. Suppose that the set A is a subset of a universal set. Then the set of elements that does not belong to the set A is called the complement of the set A and is denoted by A accent or A complement. So the elements of A complement are X, where X belong to the universal set and X does not belong to set A. Let's jump to the example. Let the universal set red, yellow, blue, green, black, white. And elements of set A are red, yellow, green, white. So, list the elements of A complement. So, element of A complements are the element belong to the universal set but does not belong to set A. Blue and black are the elements of the universal set, as you can see here, blue and black, that do not belong to A. They are not in A. So, the element of A complements are blue and black. That's how you find the element of a complement of set A. So, represent universal set A, and set A complement in a Venn diagram. This is set A, and this is the universal set. So, the element of A complement still belong to the universal set, but does not belong to set A here, the outside of A. Next example. Let the universal set apple, cherry, mango, orange, plum, and set B apple, mango. List the element of B complement. Remember, the element of B complement are the element of the universal set but does not belong to set B. So cherry, orange, and plum are the elements in the universal set that do not belong to B. So the element of B complement are actually apple, orange, and plum. Union of set. The union of two sets A and B, denoted by this one, this is called A union B, is a set of all elements that belong to A or B or both. So the element of A union B is X, where X belong to A or X belong to B. So let's jump to the example. Let set A 1, 3, 4, 9, 11, set B 9, 11, 13, and set C 1, 5. List the elements of A union B. Element A union B are elements that belong to A or belong to B. Or the other way to say it, you list all elements of A plus element of B. So elements of A union B are 1, 3, 4, 9, 11, and 13. All the elements of A you write here, and also all the elements of B you write here. But as you can see here, 9 is element of A and also element of B. So you just need to write 9 once. You do not need to write 9 twice, because just take one of them, put it in A union B. And another element like 11 is belong to A and also 11 belong to B. You need to write 11 once. You don't need to write it twice. Just pick one of them. So this is A union B. How about the elements of B union C? That means all the element of B plus all the element of C. This is the element of B and this is the element of C. So the element of B union C is 1, 5, 9, 11, 13. As you can see, there is no common element between B and C. That's okay. That means you don't have to choose one of the elements that belong to both sets. Just list the element of B plus the element of C and you will get B union C. This is all the elements of B union C. Intersection of set. The intersection of two sets A and B denoted by this one, it is called A intersection B, is a set of all the elements that belong to both A and B. So the element of A intersection B equal to X, where X belong to A and X also belong to B. Let's jump to the example. Let's set A ART, set B TIME, and set C MELODY. List all the elements of A intersection B. The element of A ART, and the element of B TIME. So the element of A intersection B are the elements that belong to A and also belong to B, or the elements of A intersection B are the common elements between A and B. So as you can see here, this is element of A and this is elements of B. So element of A intersection B is actually T, because T the only elements that belong to A and also belong to B, or T is the common element between A and B. Next, list all the elements of A intersection C. This is the element of A ART, and this is the element of C MELODY. So the element of A intersection B are the common elements between A and C. So the common element between A and C, there is no such common element. As you can see, AART, so there is no A or R or T in set C. So A intersection C equal to empty set. Next example. List all the elements of B intersection C. This is the element of B, TIME, and this is the element of C, MELODY. As I said before, the element between B intersection C are the common element between B and C. And you can see here that the common element between B and C are actually M and E. There's M in B and also there's M in C. That means M belong to B and M also belong to C. And E belong to B and E belong to C. They have common element. So B intersection C equal to ME. Next example. Let set B 1368, set Q 045, and set R 2468. List the elements of Q intersection R. This is the element of Q 045. This is the element of R 2468. The elements of Q intersection R, the common element between Q and R. As you can see, the common element between those two is 4. So the element of Q intersection R is only 4. Next, list the element of Q intersection R union P. Because Q intersection R inside the bracket, that means you need to find the element of these two first. We have found that Q intersection R is actually 4, and then we know that the element of P is 1368. So Q intersection R union P, that means you need to list all the element of Q intersection R plus the element of P. So the element of Q intersection R union P are actually 1, 3, 4, 6, 8. You just need to list the element of P and the element of Q intersection R. These are the element of Q intersection R union P. I think that's all for the mastery, and thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to do your assignment at Edmodo and submit it on time. Keep the spirit up and stay healthy. Bye for now.